Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young, and this is Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court DLC on Blood Moon difficulty. Last time, we went into the Cove, and it was just a regular run, no bosses or anything, but we came back with quite a bit of money and quite a bit of heirlooms. We are really starting to stock up on these heirlooms, and we need them because we're not fully upgraded yet. Let's go ahead and start getting the final upgrades. There. So we're not quite done with deeds. There's still some stagecoach that needs deeds. We should go ahead and get those. Well, that needs busts. Let's wait on that. Because I am looking towards these districts where I can not quite start building things. I would love to be able to get the Sanguine Vintners so that I can abuse blood in the late game. And all of these would be great. 200 deeds, though. 200 deeds for an Altar of the Light. I wish that was like a cross playthroughs. Like once you build a district, it's there forever. As like kind of a, I don't know. Kind of a meta roguelike. I don't know. I could build this at any time. I just kind of don't want to because I don't use Finale anymore. The 2 speed is good. That's really good too. But look, okay, so between just from districts, we're gonna need 110, 200, 310. So 310 total more extra deeds. That's crazy! How long do they expect you to play this game? You get deeds 6 at a time. Do they really expect you to do an extra 50 runs after you completed the game? Or between? Okay. I think those need to be balanced a bit better. I would make the rewards smaller, but then make them all more achievable. Because I'm sitting on 6 blueprints that I don't feel like I can do anything with right now. They should be almost readily available about the time when you're giving up the blueprints for them. Because I'm on week 54, and they all seem unachievable to me. Okay, we have not unlocked either of the last bosses, so we should go on either this... Oh, a moon ring. Ooh. Or Hell's Hairpin, which is also very good. Let's just check this. Holy Orders, we don't need that. Nah. Well, we're going for that moon ring. No question. Who we gonna bring back into the Cove today? It went well last time we brought one of these guys. He's an Elder Trader too. He's craving though. We'll have to give him the well, no, he's already craving, so the vintage wouldn't help. We'll have to just carry along some blood. Throw him into Bloodlust early. We don't need 2 of these. Yeah, we don't really have that many trinkets. We have a few really good trinkets. We never really recovered from when we first got the bank and sold all of our trinkets that we weren't using, just to increase our principal. Okay, let's give this a shot. You're the stunner for the group, and then we need a really heavy back line. We don't really have a good back line. It's weird. In the back line, we can only have 1 Arbalist or 2 Grave Robbers. That's like our entire back line. I guess we could bring a DPS occultist. He won't be able to stab, but he could... Yeah, we'll put him in the front, in the 3rd rank, and he can just stab his way to glory. Let's see which one's the best DPS one. Oh, you're lowest level. Maybe we should... No, you up to the Mania. Deadly. Natural swing, natural eye. How would you like to DPS this run? Let's get people set up. So you're going to be the stunner. So you're going to take an elephant. And one of the you can take the map too. I heard a noise. You can take that. Actually, would that help you? Not really. Not for what we're doing with you. I guess we'll give you Dismas's head? Nah, that'd be stupid. We'll give you the crucifix. And you're kind of slow. We'll give you the berserk charm. You will get your set item, the shard of glass, because fish are tough to bleed. And ideally a moon ring, but an Eldritch Slayer's ring will suffice. And you get your diary and the seer stone. Weird run. I don't run a group like this very much. Yeah, I'm skeptical. I'm curious to see how it works. It would not work if we were not going to the cove, but we'll give it a shot. He gets really good extra damage against Eldritch, plus 30 damage versus Eldritch. That might make up for it. So let's set them up. Wrong place. You're fine. That's what we always run on you. Do we need better backline? That only does 3 points. It's not worth it. I guess you were around during the phase when we thought we could only upgrade our abilities partially. Okay, you're gonna be a DPSer, so we'll still give you your heal, just for fun. But it's all about the stab and the artillery. You're not second rank, so you need your regular stuff. There you go. And we're fully upgraded there. Any rare interesting items? Already have one of those. Don't really need one of those. That wouldn't be bad, but I don't think I want it. I don't even know why I'm looking over here. I'm never gonna grab them. Do we have a nighttime ambush? Yep. Okay, let's do curing. So we saw somebody with Plutomania. Hyromania was fixed last time. Hylomania, sure. And there were 2 people with diseases that we couldn't fix last time, right? Because they were like awful wandering. We can at least get one of them fixed up. Let's go ahead and go ahead. No, I don't want to expand. I want to save up for the vintners. Because we are going to start having trouble with blood. At some point. We are bringing a bloody guy, so we could run into the Fanatic. That would be a disaster, because this group is not set up for the Fanatic. I don't even know what that setup is, but this is an experimental group. We'll see. It's gathering relics, which sucks. So we'll have to... we won't have much reward space. Bring some blood for you to deal with your cravings. Bring some food. We shouldn't have a lot of trouble with needing more food because we have double healer. We are bringing light though. Okay, let's give this a shot. Medium cove run with a weird group. Do I have shovels? Yeah, I do. Okay. No Fanatic yet. You'd see it right here, I think. Oh, okay. I've seen him once, and when I did see him, I saw him on this screen. He could just be a random spawn everywhere.
Shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
Let's go ahead and give him the blood. Just immediately. It's gather relics, so we have to wander all over the place. Too bad we didn't get a scout at the start.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Okay, wow. All this traps.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Oh, I'm gonna do the same thing as last run. I'm gonna stare at that sapphire all day long. Madman. We're not really well set up for the back rank, so that's unfortunate. And we don't have... Oh, do we have bandages? We did not bring... Oh, we brought some. Okay, good. I guess artillery?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, we don't have any stress healing except for him. Interesting, that horrifies? I thought that gave you a debuff.
Place of dread.
It's not that bad though. It's only gonna be 20, I think, because it'll actually tick for higher than 4. But that's not bad.
The ground quakes. Festering fear.
Can that stack, but we're not very good at attacking the back line. That's the problem. Yeah, it ticks for 5, not 4. Good.
Give them no quarter.
Sure, we'll just heal you. We're not so much in control of a fight like this. We need to knock this guy down fast before he gets off too many of those pinches. It's got a lot of prot though. Can we stun you? Very low chance. 155 plus. No, it's like a 25% chance. No, it's like a 20% chance. So, oh dear. Nice dodge. That helps. Saves us bandages so we can throw them away later. And one more light touch. There you go.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Who's got resistance to blight? 80, 85.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
There's the quest location. We don't need that much food. So let's take busts. We can always get crests some other place. You get ridiculous amounts of crests later on. Like, I think each of the bosses gives you like 50 crests. I don't want to waste shovels. There's lots of run to get. Lots of run left. Especially on nothing like that. Okay. You're buffing your tank. Interesting. That does hit pretty damn hard. Good.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's get a tap on him. Oh. Unfortunate. No crit, please. That's okay. Good.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
No, don't stress people out. I gave you blood so you wouldn't do that. Craving seems to be worse, but bloodlust is not good either.
A powerful blow. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay. Are you dead? You're dead. Good. We can stun again. Sure. You get a pop.
The slow death, unforeseen.
This would be where I'd stress heal, if I were able to stress heal. I guess I could stress heal just by spamming her cure, her AoE heal over and over again. But that would be tedious beyond measure. There we go. We're not gonna have face to... Come on, give me a double. No. Now we don't know if there's gonna be two unnecessary fights. We're gonna have to fight this fight and that fight just to find out if there's anything back here. And a crit heal, a crit scout, could have prevented all of that, all of this that I haven't encountered yet. Nice. Get a kill on him right off the bat.
Their formation is broken. Maintain
I should have yapped.
defensive.
It didn't matter. But still, I should have yapped. That would have been the right thing to do. Even when you don't have to bear the consequences of your poor decisions, they're still poor decisions.
Eradicated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We don't have the shovels for that, I'm afraid. Oh, this could be a problem. This is a scary group. I don't like this group. We're gonna get crit to the face over and over again.
Impressive.
Nice dodge. Oh well. Oh my. Oh dear. That wasn't too bad. If one of those had crit, he'd be Death's Door right now. But he wasn't. So, it all worked out.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice. Powerful hit. Yeah, that exsanguinate was crazy. Oh.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, back to normal. I should have brought the vintage for him, just so we could. Well, we don't really need to preserve blood.
Obliterated.
Those are powerful crits. That's the sort of thing I expect to see from like a grave robber, and instead I'm seeing it from a cultist.
So too will resistance.
Nope, there wasn't anything back there. Let's go ahead and camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Nighttime ambush. We could have done that too. Can you cure yourself? You can, sure. But what else can we do to make us a bit stronger? Sharpened spear? You're not really attacking much. Nah.
The light, the promise of safety.
I'm not gonna bother looking at... Well, no, we should. We should, just in case one of them's coral. It was not coral. It was a bag. With a decent amount of money in it. But still, just a bag. Because we got quite a bit of the run left to do, and we only have 4 more food checks. Let's see, this is a bleed, right? Let's just... Yeah. He resisted it, of course. Alright, let's start agonizing over what to drop. Some things are better left unopened. There's a bunch of boxes. Some of them tick, some of them do not. Let's see if we can get bleed here. Come on. Nope, he keeps resisting it. That's silly. Yeah, he has such a high resist chance on his bleeds. All those traps.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Is it efficacy or is it effectiveness? Is that even a word? Effectiveness?
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I think efficacy sounds better anyway. We should be in the light. We can't deal with you. Oh, nice crit. Yeah.
The abyss returns to even the boldest gaze.
Okay, no crit there. No crit, please. That's fine. Let's finish the job on him. There we go. Wouldn't mind one of those boxes. Just, you know, saying. I'm gonna AoE heal. I've been trying to avoid healing my cultist, but it just seemed the right thing to do. Okay, you're dead. Yep. Huh. I actually have 2 sapphires. Wow.
Push on to the task's end.
What are we gonna drop for that? We're gonna drop bandages, probably. Or holy water probably makes more sense. Okay. Immediate another fight. Bugs? I'm thinking bugs. Oh, it's nothing. Well. Do we know where the last one is? It's right in front of us. So we could just leave right now. We should probably do that. We're low on stress. Let's do that.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We'll get rid of the herbs, and then we'll go... Well, no, we'll get rid of the torches.
The way is lit. The
There.
path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Now let's just take a... Maybe we'll get that. We have more keys. We don't have enough torches. We can't get past that obstacle. So we're gonna just go get that curio, and then we're gonna leave. Okay. Decent run. Not the greatest run. Decent. And it gave us a moon ring. And another level. Oh, off guard. That's no good. Okay, not much to clean up though. Only a couple things. And we have another level 5 hero. And that was nice and quick.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
We'll go ahead and get that out of the way first thing. So let's get one of our level 5 people, like you, and give you a free upgrade. 4,000 gold worth. It did take up 3 slots in order to get that 3,000 gold, but 4,000 gold. But I think that's okay. You weren't by chance like a weapon thing. No, you're fine. We need to get rid of your egomania though. How did I miss that? Okay, let's see where we're going next. We can just press on. That was short. Hero's ring. We've unlocked the next boss, the Sunken crew, not the Sodden crew, the Sunken crew. If I were running him as a DPS occultist again, that would be decent. But it's Gather. I hate Gather. Martyr's Seal's decent. Put that on your flagellant and just let everybody in the world wail on him. Infestation's still low. I kind of want that to pick up so we can go into the courtyard again. Let's go after the boss. Sure. So, Sunken crew, I believe they're unholy. Either they're unholy or eldritch, so that means they are bleedable. Let's figure out who we're gonna bring to this. Oops, we're short in the wrong order. Let's go ahead and bring one of you. Which one? Cove Adventurer, Photomania, Clotter. Warrior of Light, sure. We'll bring you instead. And you can be the healer. I need people who can hit the front rank. And you're not that good at hitting the front rank. That's worth thinking about. Sure, that's a decent group. It's not a great group, but it's a decent group. We can make it work. But we're gonna have to run you as a melee dude. So, is it really gonna work? Kinda not. Let's bring like an arbalest or something. No, we'll bring you. You'll be fine. This party works much better. But you definitely need an incision. Okay, let's just trinket them up. So, we don't need to debuff. So you get a map and some damage, ideally. Maybe just the Seer Stone? I can see that. Then everyone else gets damage. You get Dismas's head, and... what? A Berserk Charm? Sure. And you get Eldritch Slayers and the Crucifix. So you're gonna whack out those fish people real quick, but not be so good in the boss. And you are going to have your Blasphemous Vial, and we're gonna try running his dissection kit. Why not? we can't stun all the time. Are we set up right? I think so. You need your incision. That's what we were talking about. And we'll give up the double stun, I think. Yeah, I'm skeptical. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll give it a shot. It seems like it doesn't work very well with your blasphemous vial. And they're fish people. So, but you need to be able to attack the front rank. Well, no, you can attack the front rank with Noxious Blast. Except for the Anchorman doesn't get turns. So, please don't matter anyway. Are you set up? Yeah, you're good. We can't lunge. It's not going to work. Well, I think... No. We need to take lunge. Just so that we can hit the front rank from the back rank. Okay. Do we have stressed people? We do. We have you who are stressed a little bit. Everyone else can just deal. What's that? Wasting sickness. Our Vestals are getting all diseased. It's weird. And then we have to fix some problems. Zoophobia, sure. Anything interesting? No. Let's do this! Sunken crew. With an okay group. Not the best group, but an okay group. Well... No, this is fine. Oh. I think we need to bring counters to things. And we certainly want to bring Holy Water at the start. I always forget what they do. I think they're mostly about stress damage and like occasionally giving a random hit. So less about the bleeds and blights. That's more of a Warren's thing. But that's okay. Nobody's bloody. Well, maybe they will be by the end of this. I don't mind over preparing for some of the boss fights. Okay, let's go.
I employed a crew of particularly unsavory mariners, who for a time sailed the four corners at my behest, retrieving many valuable artifacts, relics, and rare texts. Predictably, they increased their tariffs to counter my intense stipulations of secrecy. Such resources had long been exhausted, of course, and so I prepared an alternative payment.
Your ancestor must be a real badass. I mean, he's going around, he's saying, I don't have money to pay people, so I'm just going to kill them all. And apparently, that worked for a while.
For eternity.
He must be able to just wreck people. If only imperfectly.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Let's see how this composition works. Oh, you're unfortunate. Better than a stress. Okay, this can only hit the front ranks? That sucks. Well. Yeah, I'm not feeling that good about this composition. Oh my.
Quickly the tide turns.
Oh dear.
Unnerved.
That seems... I think I've been hit by that like twice, and it's crit both times. It must have like an absurdly high crit chance.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's get some healing going on.
The wounds of
More than that,
war
please.
can be healed,
Oh dear.
never hidden.
She's gonna go first too. Oh, good, resist. No.
Press this.
There we go.
Give them no quarter.
That's better. But then she bled. Too bad. We have a decent chance of getting that, sure. Not good enough. Oh dear. Oh, it hit her this time too. Oh, and she bled. Oh my. 8-point bleed. Oh wow. Oh dear. And she started bleeding again. Okay, we need to fix that. Why is your bleed resist so low? You keep getting smacked. Oh dear. Oh. They keep focusing. Oh. Okay, at least she at least she resisted. But what the hell? Stop picking on her.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, this is not the strongest comp I've ever run, but maybe it'll work okay on the boss.
Success.
I think we're just gonna push our way there to the boss, rather than try and deal with other fights. You know, it occurred to me, I'm not running any of my sun stuff. Like I thought, for some reason I thought I couldn't, I thought I'd be in the dark or something. Well, don't know what I was thinking there. No sun ring, no lantern. Yeah, she got the bad random number this run because everybody's focusing on her. Skull toss? I'm betting there's gonna be a skull toss. Maybe I should just preemptively guard her or something. No.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
At least we didn't get seized. Ah. At least we're avoiding those howls.
Their cursed champion.
Yeah, I'm not buying into the whole melee Plague Doctor deal. Okay, this is the Gray's turn. We don't need to kill it this time. If he could incision the third rank, if she could incision the third rank, that would make it more viable, I feel. Because I don't see a reason to run that instead of the Noxious Blast. Yeah.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Ruby.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We'll get rid of citrine. Let's sort this up a little bit. Always makes me feel a bit more safe and secure when my inventory is nicely sorted. Let's fix you. You don't need that incision. You need your blinding gas, sure. And we're gonna put you in the back rank, and you can then get rid of your lunge and pick up the poison darts. Because you can now attack the front rank with the pick to the face. Don't need that. I'm not feeling confident in this group enough to wander. I just want to go for the boss and finish. It's not a bad composition. I just, for some reason, the way we started out, it didn't work for me. We could go ahead and get this. We have lots of shovels. And we should get rid of something. The anti-venom, sure. Here's a fight. Oh, it's blood people. Who's gonna get the curse today? We can pull you forward at least. And maybe take you out? Maybe flashing daggers? Oh, nice. And then, can you die? No, you're not gonna die. I should just go for the sure thing of taking you out.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Nice. So still a chance to bleed from both of these. Oh. Nope. Oh, this guy, I went ahead of this guy. Well, I'm not going to kill him. No, that's just a stress. That's not a bleed. Let's just make sure you die. Oh, it's only 5 points. Come on, Crusader, you can do it. Good.
Formation is broken.
One more attack. Okay, no, never mind. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. Just head straight for the boss, then we'll camp in that room. Just to make sure we're all topped up. Well, maybe we shouldn't. We don't have much food. We could do a light camp. Like just a 4-pointer. We're gonna get so stressed out from this, maybe. That's a shame. Yeah. Plague grenade, maybe? No, they got their turn off first. We don't even have it. What am I thinking? We'll just pull this one. We could just kill this one if we had. No, we don't have the ability that can hit it. He can kill both of them with a single zealous accusation. There we go. Ah, this stress.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
No fight? Oh, there's a fight. Oh well, let's camp. Only a 4-point camp. We don't have enough
Circle in the
food
dark. The battle may yet be won.
to actually deal with stress. We have diseases? No. Nighttime ambush. And then what? We could heal you up. Strength on you, perhaps? And now one more thing to do. Maybe wound care? No, I'll use experimental vapors. Okay.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Let's give this to him, so that they both have plus damage abilities. 2 more battles. Okay, let's see if we can get off. Good. We should be able to kill it before he stress waves us, maybe. A little unfortunate. Yeah. Maybe not.
Obliterated.
These guys are annoying because of the mix of stuns and bleeds. They're hard to control. I don't want to just sit there healing or stress healing while these guys are up. I'll do a little bit of stress healing, but not prolonged. I think this is the Gray's turn. We don't need to kill it, but we're going to make some progress towards it.
A momentary abatement.
That heals really nicely. I thought it was going to be like a 1-point heal, but no, it's consistently doing pretty well. There, you'll die. You'll bleed to death. You'll blight to death next turn. Good crit.
Blood pumps. The limbs obey.
There we go. We don't need another shovel. I'll take that instead.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. Now we just have the boss. And we even managed to survive with 4 food. Let's go ahead and top off with the food. Might as well. Then holy water, everybody. Full light.
The light, the promise of safety.
I think we're good. Maybe we should, instead of the stun won't help. We can still stun. What am I thinking? Of course that'll help.
Even
Okay.
in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
So here's the deal with this group, with this boss. The boss will always summon up an anchorman. In this case, it's a drowned rope man, and he'll pull one of us forward. The rope man will grab whoever's in the first spot, so you can move them if you want to, and make them start drowning. While drowning, you can still attack and do everything you want to, but it'll take 4 or 5 stress per tick. So whenever anybody attacks, you take stress. So you'll afflict really quickly. Wow, the Anchorman right now, before he's grabbed somebody, has a buff, but gives him a lot of prot and stun resist. So you can't really preemptively kill the Anchorman without wasting time. when he grabs somebody, the buff transfers. So, and also, while someone's drowning, the Sunken crew themselves get life restored every single tick. So, it's not like the Hag, where you can just let somebody go into the pot and then focus the boss. You need to keep on going back and forth on targets. Kind of like the Brigand 12-pounder. So, at the front right now, I'm just gonna attack you. You can stun the boss, which prevents some of his damage. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, not much there. He's a little squishy, but his life is going to go up and down a lot. Because he gets a lot of healing. So, now she's immobilized. She can't move, but she can still attack. And now every single turn, even including the boss's turn, she takes 8 stress, and he gets 6 healed. So we need to kill the Anchorman. No question. Because he's already healed up 18, just in that little bit of time. We need to stun. Resisted. One thing is that he does not have turns anymore. So, you can't, like, blight him, because he'll never tick. Because he doesn't have turns. Anyway. Basically, it means that after this fight, your group is going to be really stressed out. And we're all out of order. All the time. Mutiny. I don't know what that does. Is it trying to steal you? I seem like I always resist it. No point attacking it yet, but we gotta be ready. We'll go for the stun again. Yeah, this guy's a heavy dealer of stress. This would be a very painful fight to deal with in the dark. We can't attack the front from here, so. There we go. Another mutiny, which does reduce damage for a few rounds. That's fine. I'm not trying to do damage with him. I'm trying to, with her, I'm trying to stun you. Just to cut out half of your incoming damage. Finally down to half health, so far. And he is unholy, so all of our eldritch things are useless against him. Let's go ahead and get some blights on him, I think, while we can. We need to do some more damage to this boss. We can accept some incoming damage without too much trouble. Nice crit.
Decisive pummeling.
Yeah, nice dodges. Okay. Oh, nice dodge. That definitely helps. That's to avoid an entire turn of having to kill an Anchorman. Okay. Oh, nice. It's done. You're dead. Pop. We actually shuffled him, too. I wonder, with the Anchorman attacks, would he end up moving forward? Pop!
They are cursed to float forever, deep in the swirling blackness.
That's not bad.
Beyond the light's reach.
I wish I had speed on it, but This is the one I was using for a long time, but as my occultist item of choice for a while. But then the Shrieker stole it, so I'll be glad to get another one. We're not going to go anywhere else. We're just going to go ahead and take our loot and go home. Let's take a look briefly. No. So 2 treasure rooms we skipped, but they had fights guarding them, so that's 4 fights to get 2 treasure rooms. We got a lot of crests. I'm happy. And a full... let's look real quick. Only 10,000 gold. 11,000 gold. A full set of level 5s. Calm is not a problem on you because you never attack. You stun. Spasm of the entrails is a little annoying. Unquiet Mind is no problem. Irrepressible would be better than Weapon Tinker. That's too bad.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing.
We already got that.
I could not look, nor could I look away.
We got that like back in turn 15 or something. Does it show up? Is it as an event? The Fanatic, Heresy in the Blood. The Fanatic will stalk parties with infected heroes. Let's look back just earlier. It would have been after we had some bloody people. Fresh air in the tunnels. The town is abuzz. No, I still hadn't even... Okay, I hadn't even cleared... When did I do that the first time? Now we have some people starting to thirst. I swear I got it already. I just want to check. No. There. Heresy in the Blood. The Fanatic will stalk parties. So it happened on week... What? Week 23 and now on week 56? I don't know. Sure. We only have one guy who's infected, so I'm not particularly worried. Maybe we should run him just like for fun. Anyway, I'm going to take a break there, so thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court DLC on Blood Moon difficulty.